Hi everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the composition of functions on our first video. So if you could boil this skill down into one sentence, it would be basically combining two functions together. So the way that it works is we have these statements, and I'll highlight it here, that combine two functions together. So normally what you'd see is it'd be like f of x or g of x, something like this up top. But the difference here is that instead of just f of x or instead of just g of x, we're saying f of g of x. So the way that you say that in words is f of g of x. And it sounds like a lot, but when you actually get down to doing the steps of it, it's not quite as bad as it looks. So what we do to start is we have our f of x term, and instead of the x, we're actually going to replace the x with g of x. So in our function x plus 4, wherever we see an x, we're going to replace that x with whatever the value of g of x is. So in here, in red, we see that's 2x plus 3. So that's what we're going to write down right here. So first term, we keep the function framework of the first term. So we keep this one, and then the second term is what we insert. And then we go through, evaluate, combining the like terms we have to get our fully simplified answer here. So f of g of x equals 2x plus 7. Or in the formal format here, f of g, again, we can just use that symbol, of x equals 2x plus 7. Now, sometimes they'll give you a value for x. You might have to plug in 2, for example, as your last step. But the steps don't change. We're still looking for 2x plus 7. And again, make sure we understand that notation on the other side. Just to give us another example, you can flip it around, keep our first one, insert our second one. So in this case, we are keeping 2x plus 3, and wherever we see that x, we're going to replace it with x plus 4. So g of f of x, and then again, go through, distribute, and evaluate. So g of f of x equals 2x plus 8 plus 3, and then last step, like terms together. G of f of x equals 2x plus 11. All right, try some similar examples. Again, remember, keep the first, insert